Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm the science witch, and sorry if I sound a little quiet. If I sound quiet, I'm just, everyone's home. Like my mom and my sister and everyone know I have a YouTube channel. It's kind of weird recording now because it's like, they know what I'm doing now. All that aside, ship analysis. We're going to move away from gay ships and go to lesbian ships. Thought you were gonna get away from the homosexuality, didn't you? So, the ship I want to be covering today is Bubbline. And I guess this one can sort of count as either Bubbline or Gumlee, because considering it's basically the same thing but gender swapped. Fair warning, I have not watched Adventure Time in a very, very long time. I don't even remember the last episode I've seen. It sucks. Yes, so my most of what I'm going on is from a lot of the previous seasons. Alright, let's start with what made me ship it. I first started shipping this when the episode aired in which a personal possession of several people, I think it was BMO, either that or BMO was just there, Finn, Jake, Princess Bubblegum, and is that it? I feel like there might have been more people, but I'm not sure. I don't remember there being more people. But they had all lost a certain item besides Marceline. Marceline was just there. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen these episodes. But just the fact that Princess Bubblegum, her precious item that she had that had been taken from her, was her t-shirt, probably a band t-shirt that she got from Marceline. The way she kind of came over when Jake held it up and was like, "Hey Marceline, your shirt," and Princess Bubblegum's like, "Nope, that's mine. That's mine." Yeah, that's mine. It's really important to me. PB looked really, I think she was blushing, and so was Marceline when she brought up the fact, you actually kept the shirt I gave you. I always thought it was really cute when they're having that whole little conversation and Marceline accuses Princess Bubblegum of never wearing it, and she's like, "Dude, I wear it all the time as pajamas." And I'm like, that's so cute. Eventually, you do end up seeing Princess Bubblegum wearing the shirt, especially in, I feel like it might have been part of Stakes, but I keep on screwing up their names. Princess Bubblegum basically had Marceline's shirt on, and she basically sniffed it. She full on, she didn't just grab it and be like, she was like, and it's the way she did it was a little weird, but the fact that she did it in general was really cute. So it's hard to really determine whether or not it was cute or weird. I think it's just a mix of both, and I think that's what makes their relationship really work, is Princess Bubblegum being very cute and shy and intelligent. I mean, Marceline's smart too, but Princess Bubblegum is intelligent and studious and everything. It all sort of combats Marceline's personality. As you've seen, she's very risky, rebellious now that she's got immortality and all that. But their personalities sort of combat. They combat a lot in a way where until their outward appearances really contrast a lot. Especially with, like I was saying, Princess Bubblegum being studious, intelligent, shy, and all that, with Marceline being riskier, more rebellious, and just a lot more carefree and extroverted or outgoing. But when deeper feelings are revealed, Marceline's outer shell just kind of shatters, and she really shows that she cares. When Princess Bubblegum starts crying underground because she screwed stuff up and everything. Marceline thinks it's because of what she was saying about her handwriting. And she's like, I think your handwriting's really pretty and I like it. And she's like, no, it wasn't the handwriting. And she's like, oh, but she blushed. The amount of blushing that going on between two of them is ridiculous. Like, I don't blush. And I only ever blush when I'm really, really, like, happy or excited about something, like, extremely happy or excited, or when I'm talking to my girlfriend. Being in a relationship with another girl sort of, I can't really say gives me the ability, because that makes it sound like some sort of superpower, but it's sort of, I have a little bit more of a understanding of it, and, like, what signs show relationship or interests, as opposed to just harmless flirting and everything. Double-sided feelings for both of them. Now, the dream portion. In Stakes, there was was a time where there were 3 different dreams, but the one that Marceline had when she was becoming immortal, or I don't really know the plot of it, but in the 3rd dream, it starts out with a little wooden cottage surrounded by like a wooden fence on a hill, and Peppermint Butler digging a grave. You go inside the house, and Marceline, who is very old, i.e. the wrinkles on her face and the glasses, and she just looks old, and so she's strumming on the guitar and stuff and whatever, and being that she was so old, it was easily symbolizing the fact that Marceline was dying, that she was gonna die, and that's why Peppermint Butler was digging her grave. What really set it apart for me was the fact that during this, when Marceline was sitting there singing, Princess Bubblegum came over and like finished a line, and Marceline's like, what? Princess Bubblegum just bent down and kissed her on the head. Now this is, I believe, this is heavily implying Marceline's dream of them having a future together. And I was like, yes, thank you. And it was really sweet, because usually when you see like same-sex pairings, there's never really a lot of domestic things. I mean, a lot on Cartoon Network, there's been a lot more of that, especially with Steven Universe and Clarence having same-sex relationships. Well, Steven Universe is like genderless rocks, so. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. It was just, even though it was just a kiss on the head, it was still sort of like a little bit of an intimate thing. I mean, I've kissed my friends on the head before, like when they're upset and everything, just to kind of calm them down or whatever when I'm trying to soothe them of their sorrows. I mean, that for me is a gesture of understanding and care. Marceline wasn't in pain. She wasn't crying or upset. She was just old. And I mean, come on, when you see a married, on TV, when you see a happy married couple, one of them, usually the husband, is sitting in the chair, the wife will come over and kiss the husband on the top of the head. Or I mean, on the lips, if you want to get technical. Yeah, but that kiss on the head was really significant, in my opinion, despite it being a small gesture that could be done among friends, but just the fact that they were presumably living together in a small cottage out on a hill, just, I mean, the implications are there. It's definitely there. And, I believe on a video that I watched, it was between the voice actress for Marceline, went to talk to the voice actor for Lumpy Space Princess, who is apparently writing a book for the show and whatever, and he said to her, you know they dated, right? So, I mean, it's pretty much there. it's pretty much there, and sort of you can see it kind of went south in earlier episodes when Finn and Marceline are like dancing at the bottom of Princess Bubblegum's window, and Princess Bubblegum pokes her head out and she's like, "Greetings, Finn." "Hey, Marceline." And Marceline just flirtatiously goes, "Hello, Bonnabelle," which is really cute, but it's sort of like that kind of little harmless flirting that goes on. And just, if you pay attention to a lot of their interactions, there is so many little things that can easily be mistaken as gestures between friends. And I know Princess Bubblegum has referred to Marceline as her best friend. When they're sitting on the edge of the steps for something, and Princess Bubblegum's like, "I'm gonna take a nap, make sure I don't sleep too late, wake me up in 15 minutes, and she just snuggles up against Marceline and falls asleep, and Marceline's just kind of sitting there with like a little cutesy smile, because she's like, it's like, where can you go wrong? I honestly feel like there's more for that ship than there is for this ship than there is for Finn and Princess Bubblegum, which has episodes dedicated to it. And on top of all this, if you go to a list, I've seen this on Tumblr, and I know you can't always credit Tumblr for everything, because it's not always very accurate, but wow, there's actually a branch on a tree out there that's long enough to tap my window. So as I was saying before I got sidetracked by a tree hitting my window, if you go to a list of bisexual characters on Wikipedia, Princess Bubblegum and Marceline are listed as bisexual characters. And that there speaks for itself. And I think one of the things I was reading in the comments about the video, where it was pretty much confirmed by the actor who was writing the book, everything, and who voices Lumpy Space Princess, was reading that the reason why it isn't implemented more in fanfiction or in the show is because the fact that Adventure Time is huge and widely spread. And because of how widely spread it is, it airs in homophobic countries where it's illegal. So that would sort of ruin the reputation for the show in those countries, and it would overall just lose ratings because it would pretty much be banned if there was any sort of homosexual tendencies in it. The video that was taken in 2013, 3 years ago, and a lot of things changed. At least in the United States, it's legal in all 50 states. But in other countries, that's not the case, but who knows, that could be changing very soon. We really don't know. So to summarize, lots of subtext, lots of gestures and just implications towards the pairing, being confirmed by the guy writing a book and the voice actor for Lumpy Space Princess, and them being listed as bisexual characters on a Wikipedia page that I saw on Tumblr, so please don't, if I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. I really hope I'm not. And the huge amount of blushing that goes on between the two of them, and their very, very long, complicated history together. No, it's not canon in the show, but I feel like there is enough to go behind it for me to give it a compatibility rating of 95. And one thing I've noticed lately is a lot of the ships that I do have very high chances, except for I think my Bill Dip one, but these are all ships I enjoy, and when we dwell into realms of ships that I don't know much about and more problematic ships, that'll probably change, but right now I'm going with the fluffy ships because people need more fluff in their lives because there's so much angst and it makes me sad. Marceline, the Vampire Queen, I forget what the hell her last name was, and Bonnabelle, Bubblegum, or whatever the hell her name is, in my book, have a 95 compatibility rating, 95 out of 100. Good work, girls. You got an A. That's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been 25 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap this up, like I just said 3 seconds ago. And as expected, there will be a headcanon video out for this ship next week, hopefully. So keep a lookout for that, because I may post it earlier than Friday, depending on when I record it and get it done, and if I can record something else after that, I'll do that, but most likely Friday. So again, keep a lookout for that. I'll be posting a link to it on my Tumblr and my Twitter, so if you want to, if you don't have, if you're not always on YouTube and you're on those more often, follow me. I have the link, the usernames and URLs in the description, and I also just, it's there, so why not? Any corrections, any discussions you would like to have with me, leave them in the comments. I read every comment pretty much and respond to anything that I see deemed fit and that is discussionable. So, and I also like every comment, so if there's a like on your comment, then I've seen it, and if there's more than that, then other people have seen it, but I have definitely seen it, I promise you that. And sometimes YouTube won't let me like someone's comment. I don't know why, it's just disabled or something, but I do read all the comments, so just gonna put that out there. So if you have anything you want to discuss, put it down below. After I upload the headcanons video, and I think after my controversy and opinion video, I'll put up another poll, I guess, for what ship you guys want me to do, and we'll be golden. So thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye! What am I doing with my life?